Leadership is all about helping others reach their goals and dreams, a task which can certainly seem harder when extra challenges are presented by our circumstances. This evening, John Contreras is going to share with us 3 keys that unlock human potential, even in challenging times like today, and why it's important to use them now. John Contreras, help me welcome.
How many of you are intimidated by the idea of being in a position of leadership? Just a little scary sometimes to be the one in front. Here I am in front. How about that? What I want to talk to you about tonight is how to handle that and how to overcome that in times which are even more stressful or even more challenging, such as we face in our culture today. Leadership is about helping others do something they want to do. How do you get people motivated? How do you get people to step out? How do you give them any sense of confidence that they are having a remote chance of success? Whether it's an economic recession or even a psychological or emotional recession, when things get hard, people pull in. They don't want to step out. That's why it's very important for prospective leaders such as yourselves to have a toolkit that can simplify this, bring it down to a grassroots level, and give people simple, key steps they can do to follow, or in your case, to lead others to where they want to go. To make this practical and useful for us here tonight, I'm not going to speak about hypothetically what I believe leadership to be. We're going to do a little exercise where we're going to define what leadership means to us here in the room. My assistant in the back here, Kathy, is going to write on the board. There's a pen up here. We're going to collect some information from you about what we think leadership is. There's a real short sentence. Leadership is...
Serving.
Good, we'll hold that. Let me finish my real short sentence. That's one of the first blanks. Leadership is blank others.
Serving.
And you can put another blank after that. So Kathy, if you would write serving as one of the things under that first blank is underneath there. Leadership is serving others. Another example which uses both blanks, I might say leadership is helping others lead. What else can we put in that first blank? Very well.
Following.
Leadership is following. What else is leadership to help someone else do?
Inspiring.
Inspiring others to do something in particular, or just inspiring others?
To succeed.
To succeed. Who else has a definition? Helping others do something. What others what?
Reach their dreams.
Okay. Helping others reach their dreams. Leslie talked about what we do in Toastmasters. She talked about her life has changed. I would say leadership, as you experience, be characterized as helping others develop. Someone has helped you develop, and now you're up here talking about a contest that's going to do what? Help others develop. Down from the follower to the leadership role. Anything else we want to put up there?
Informing.
Informing others.
Guiding.
Toward what?
Goal success.
Success. We have succeed up there already. Their goals. We don't have to be exactly grammatically correct. But you see the pattern emerging here. We are helping others get to somewhere that they want to be. Does that scare you or what? How am I supposed to help somebody else get where they're going if I'm not even sure what I'm doing? This is the reason for simple tools. Thanks, Kathy. I think that's all we'll need that for. It's a good list. When we go to lead someone, is it where we want to go? Or where we think they should go? Whose success is it that we really want to help if we are serving? It's theirs. It's their success. What I hope to inspire you to do today is recognize that you can do this. Not just follow, but lead. To help others. Where can you help others? Do you have to be in front of a room full of people? You can do it at work, at home. Do you need a title? Vice President of... You don't need the title to help, do you? Anybody can help anybody else. One of my favorite definitions of leadership is that you must be at least 1.5 steps of the person you're leading in front of them. You don't have to be super advanced to be a leader. The saying is that you can drive from New York to Los Angeles at night, every night, with your headlights, and the average car only shows you 200 feet of road in the headlights. You don't need to see all the way to the Golden Gate from the Empire State Building to get there. You can drive 200 feet at a time because that's what you can see. That's what you do know. The 3 keys that we're talking about, and we're going to go into a lot more detail with a lot of good interactive exercises through the course of the thing, are clarity, commitment, and consistency. Now the secret is that those work all the time, not just in challenging times, but when there's a lot of confusion about what's going on in the country. Leslie's table topic tonight was about what are some of the things that you'd like to see change. There are a lot of stresses in our society. Our media is seemingly dedicated to producing crisis after crisis after crisis after crisis. How do you stay calm enough? How do you get clarity? There's some techniques for that. We'll go over how to get clarity. The 2 biggest parts of clarity are what do you want and why do you want it? Case in point, a friend of mine recently said, I want to get a job. So I asked why. Well, I want to get out of the house more and I want to make some money. Well, everybody knows jobs are hard to come by right now. So I asked, what do you really want? I want to get out of the house more and I want to make some money. Okay, what started as one statement actually broke down into 2 different needs that could be met in some other way. You can go out and do volunteer work. You can socialize and make contacts in churches, civic organizations, clubs, and while you're networking with all of those people, you may find a way to start a business, get a job, do your own network marketing. Do you have that sort of business of your own to offer? It's all out there, it's all possible, but asking someone what they want and then why do they want it can be a simplifying key to help them unlock what it is they actually are going to pursue. What are they going to put their energy into? And the why is very important because of that headlight factor as well. If I know why I want something, I know that I really want to earn money so that I can put my kids through college, or I can put a beautiful roof over my head. The why is what drives people's passion. Dr. Michael Beckwith said, when the why is big enough, the how will show up. It will take care of itself. When you really want something and you passionately go after it, it becomes apparent along the way sometimes how it's going to happen. You never know. Commitment. How do you get committed to something wholeheartedly? How many of you have ever said, partway through a project or an endeavor, my heart's not really in this? I've done that. How about, I really want to get this done, but I don't see how to do it. I don't see how it's going to work. I can't figure out how to get it done. We have the heart, which needs to be bought in and committed. We have the mind, which loves to figure out the details. It needs to be bought in and committed. We even have the physical body, and we have what I call the spirit, not in a religious sense, but in the sense of serving a higher good of some sort. if you get into a project and you don't have commitment from those four, somewhere along the way, one of them is going to raise its hand and say, hey, stop, I'm not going any farther. It's what I call your inner board of directors. Every one of them, like a board of directors, can be very self-centered, self-important. It's the most important one. With me, that's the heart. If I can get passionate about something, I'm off and running, and 2 weeks later I'll try to figure out how I'm going to make it happen. Because I haven't figured out the numbers, I haven't done the math, I haven't figured out the details, but I'll get it on the way, because my heart's really into it. That can be expensive. Having all four of your inner board of directors bought in makes commitment more sure. So when the person goes back and checks on themselves, why did you leave me to do this? Why am I following this course? Well, this is why it gives to the mind. This is how it serves others. This is why I'm passionate about it. This is why it feels good to do this. The third key is consistency. And for consistency, I have a little acronym I like to call organized crime. Organized crime means doing 5 things on a regular basis. Put it on your schedule, put it on your phone, so it comes up as a reminder. CRIME stand for things. Communication, recreation, invigoration, things that feel good, meditation, again, no particular religious practice, but just quiet time, and education. You're never done learning. These are foundational things that you can use to cultivate others' enthusiasm, their desire to follow. As a leader, this key of clarity, this key of commitment, and the key of consistency are things that you can offer people when they're a little confused, when they're stressed out, in challenging times, when they're worried about money, when they're worried about crime, when they're worried about hurricanes, or who knows what's going to happen next. That atmosphere of fear makes people contract. Leading them out of that can be greatly simplified with some decent tools. Those, I think, are keys to leading in challenging times. What I want you to come away with from this today is that this is the place for leadership to be offered and to be extended. This is the time. There's no better time than right now. Lots of people are struggling to know what to do next. And most importantly, you are the person. You have what it takes because you care about those things. I didn't make that up. Those are your words. You care about serving, helping, following, inspiring, informing, guiding, so people can succeed, so they can lead, so they can reach their dreams, so they can develop and reach their goals. It's you. It's you. It just takes the right set of keys and the right time. And this is it.